7:51, time for News Extra, brought to you by Classic One Insurance at First State Bank, because it's always something. Let's check in with Kevin Mooney.
All right, Dennis, let's do that. And on News Extra today, we have Barb Martinson here, and we've had her in talking about the upcoming Legacy of the Plains Museum concert over at Five Rocks Amphitheater on June 6th. Riders in the Sky will be the featured entertainer, but you have an opening act now, and that's why you're here, right?
Right, Kevin. We're really, really excited. This young man's name is Kenyon Lockry, and Kenyon is managed by Mel Tillis. So a lot of the younger people might not remember Mel, but us older people do. And Kenyon has sang on the Grand Ole Opry. He sings traditional country music, and he's going to be perfect to open for Riders in the Sky.
Yeah, no question. He's had, 4 albums out? Right?
4 albums out. And like I said, he does the traditional country music. And our group, our people that come to the concert are going to love it. He's going to fit in good with Riders in the Sky.
All right, very good. So this gentleman will open up. He's bringing his wife here, bringing the family, I guess. And
right. He has a band that he plays with all the time, but he's not bringing his band. It'll just be a solo act. And, all of this wouldn't be possible, Kevin, without our sponsors. I've had this will be our 6th concert for the Legacy of the Plains, and I've had the same major sponsors every year: Regional West Medical Center, Westco, 21st Century Equipment. And when I say I love all these people, I really do.
Yeah, and then you also have other people that help you out with the lights, right?
Right. Fremont Motors and Regional Radiation Oncology Care, PC, are paying for the sound and lights. We've had the same guy for 6 years, and he does a great job. Panhandle Co-op will furnish the food for the concessions. Whiskey Creek feeds everybody. Hampton Inn furnishes the room. I mean, the people in this community have stepped up to really support Legacy in the Plains.
Yeah, no question about it. And it is a fundraiser for the museum, and tickets are inexpensive.
Very, very much so. Kevin, this will be a 2.5-hour concert. It starts at 6 o'clock. And, all the money, we have raised enough money that all the money for the sale of the tickets goes directly to Legacy. And it's $25 for adults, $10 for children 6 to 12, and 5 and under are free. It's a family-oriented show.
Yep, very good. So that's the way it works. Once again, it's on June 6th. We're going to take a little break. We're going to talk a little bit maybe about Riders in the Sky to some extent. For people that don't know who those folks are, you should, but there may be some younger folks that don't. Right after this.
As Auld Lang Syne plays in the background, you sigh the relief that the holiday season has come to a close, and the last thing on your mind is insurance. But if you received a new ATV, piece of jewelry, golf equipment, or even an electronic tablet, you may need an increase in coverage to protect them. The friendly agents at Classic One Insurance in Scottsbluff and Gering would be happy to discuss coverage options. Stop in and talk with a Classic One Insurance agent today. Classic One Insurance, it's always something.
All right, we're back on News Extra, and once again, Barb Martinson is here with talk about the Legacy of the Plains Museum concert at Five Rocks Amphitheater the night of June 6th, and that is a Friday night? Is that right?
No, I think it's a Saturday night.
Okay, Saturday night. All right,
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Saturday night. Because the Kiwanis Golf Tournament's the next day.
Yeah, at Five Rocks Amphitheater.
Yeah.
And that's a great setting. People bring their lawn chairs and come out there, and set up on the hill. And it's just beautiful that time of the year. It'll be green and pretty. And Riders in the Sky, Kevin, remember, they wrote the music for Toy Story. So 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure. I know they did for Toy Story 1. And they sing, but then they tell jokes, and they're a wonderful group to listen to. You can go to their website, Kenyon Lockry. He has a website, and go to their website. It's KENYONLOCKRY. Did I spell that right,
Yep,
Kevin?
yep, you did.
And he has a great website. He'll be bringing his albums and T-shirts. I know Riders in the Sky will have things there to sell, so there'll be plenty of food, Kevin, because Panhandle Co-op furnishes the food for the concession stand, and there'll be sandwiches and, plenty of food.
All right, very good. And for folks, Riders in the Sky, besides Toy Story, they've been playing country music for a long time.
Yeah, and those guys are so good. And it's more the traditional. Well, it's like Sons of the Pioneers, and I don't know what you call that, but it's the Western
music is what you'd probably call them.
Yeah, and so Kenyon will be a good fit with them because he sings the traditional and a little bit of Western, and Riders in the Sky will do the Western. Now, the other thing, too, we have a guitar again, donated by Steve, I'm sorry.
Steve Thrasher?
Yeah, Steve Thrasher. Oh, Steve's going to kill me for not remembering his last name. But anyway, Steve... Thank you, Dennis. Steve donated a guitar, and they'll all sign it, and we'll be auctioning the guitar. That'll in the middle of between the two acts, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful family time.
All right. Once again, June 6th, you can get your tickets over at the museum. $25 for adults, $10 for those 6 to 12, 5 and under. Are absolutely free. So go out and get your tickets. Huh?
And sometimes I think, Kevin, people forget to thank you and Dennis and Dave and KNEB, and I want to do that because what KNEB gives back to this community, people don't stop and think about it. But this program every morning is one of the most popular programs in the Panhandle, and people love to listen to it to hear what's going on.
That's the idea. That's the whole idea. Tell people what's going on.
We appreciate you a lot. One more time. For 6 years, Regional West Medical Center, Wesco, and 21st Century have donated enough money for us to be able to have this concert for the Legacy of the Plains.
And all the concert proceeds absolutely go to the museum.
Mm-hmm. It goes straight to the museum. So the community has really stepped up to support this, and I'm happy to do it.
All right. Very good. Thanks for coming in. You bet.